My next guest is the owner and founder of Ready, Set, Great Wellness Company, a personal trainer and group fitness specialist certified by the National Academy of Sports Medicine. He helps women and men conquer their fears by coaching sessions, spin classes, and boot camps. Please welcome Dwayne Walter. Dwayne, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So what are the mental health benefits of exercising?
Well, there's so many, but the biggest one is that it's a huge stress reliever. Stress does terrible things to your body. It prevents you from sleeping, it prevents you from losing weight. It can cause you to lose too much weight. And exercising will make you feel better, make you look better. And when you look better, you feel your best. You'll attack everything in your life with more vigor. For me, exercise it gives me the ability to show up at every point in my life, all of my touch points, as my best self. And when I'm comfortable, I can win in every situation.
So can you tell me a little bit of background about yourself and how you really got into being a personal trainer?
Well, I spent all my life in fitness, health, and wellness, even as a kid. Started with baseball, football, and then I got into boxing and martial arts when I was in the 6th grade, because I had a temper. And my parents, they needed somewhere for me to release that frustration or whatever was going on with me. And I did that up until I got out of high school. And I moved to Georgia in 2013, and me and Waffle House became best friends.
Wow.
And so I lived, if people are familiar with Atlanta, I lived right off of Delk Road, and there was a Waffle House right down the street. And so every morning before I took my truck to work, I stopped by Waffle House, had breakfast, thought it was the best thing in the world. There was a McDonald's right across the way from my job. So lunchtime, it was McDonald's. Got back home, there was a Little Caesars Pizza. I'll grab a pizza, head back to the house. What I found throughout all my years later was that I had great activity, but my eating habits were awful. And when I moved to Georgia, I didn't have all those same communities, and I didn't run in those same circles. I didn't know anybody. And so when I got here, only thing that followed me were my poor eating habits. And I found myself going from, in high school, weighing, I'm 5'7" with my shoes off, and weighing 147 to weighing over 200 pounds. And at my stature and my frame, that doesn't make any sense. And that's, it caused me to spiral, and some hurts from the past started, I started looking in the mirror and not liking what I looked like. I started looking in the mirror, not knowing who that person was. And it started to show in every avenue of my life.
So can you talk about like that mental piece? Because it sounds like that was an area that was a challenge for you. And how did you bring yourself out of that? How did physical activity impact your mental health?
Well, I can't even give myself credit, because it took friends of mine to physically take my hand and say, hey, you're coming to this run group with me. Or, hey, you're coming to this spin class with me. And no, you're not going to be the last one to come in. And no, you can't talk your way out of it, and I'll be at your house at 6 o'clock. So I have to thank my friends for stepping up and saying, hey, I will take responsibility for this for just a moment, and then I know you'll take it from there. And I'm such a competitor, and once I got that athletic spirit back going on, I had to then become the first person in. And if I'm in the spin class, I got to be the last person to stop if I'm in the room, And so it just became a new part of my normal. And now if I go a day without working out, I feel very off.
So talking about feelings and being active, how does that really boost your mentality? How does that help your everyday average person?
I touched on it before, but when you look good, you feel good. You swag different. When you walk into a room, it's something different about you. And my level of fitness or what looks good and seems good to me may be different for you, but someone dropping just a few pounds, it maybe in their face looks a little different. Maybe that shirt fits a little different. When you look good, you feel good. And when that stress level comes down, it feels like that monkey is off your back. Because sometimes even with the gym, people think everybody in the gym is fit, so I can't go to the gym. And that's just so not true. Those people in the gym are just serious about, hey, I need to improve myself. That's everybody in the gym is doing one thing, trying to improve themselves. So
Have you had clients that have had challenges, mental challenges with working out? I mean, I know mental health is, our topic, and just being real. What is that like where you have that compassion, that empathy, but still pushing those clients past those mental barriers? Because mental health is a real thing.
Absolutely. I mean, there's so many times where I've had to sit down with clients, and I think we're getting ready to come in and we're getting ready to do push-ups, sit-ups, and bench presses and all this stuff, and we have to just sit and talk. Because when a client onboards with me, you're not just a client, you're family to me. And you know when something's off with family. So there's times where something's going on in a home, or I can tell when my client's not sleeping, I can tell when my client is stressed. There's clients that I've dealt with several clients that have had eating disorders, and I've had to refer them out because I'm not a mental health professional by trade. So I have to then get you to a professional that can help you with that. And I've had clients that are out eating their workouts. I've had clients that have under recovered their workouts. So they think that sleep is just this thing that you don't have to do. And as long as I just do all the push-ups and sit-ups, that I'll make it. And it's not true. If you can undersleep and you can overeat any workout.
Wow. Society and everything really talk about us being overwhelmed. Constantly stressed out. We're working, 10 and 12-hour jobs. How do we make time to work out? And what are the benefits mentally of working out? I mean, we can look fine and be living our best lives, but sometimes up here is really the biggest challenge, but pushing it out physically. Can you talk about us being overwhelmed and overeating? And
a lot of us don't know when to say no. And for me, I in my schedule, in my calendar, I've had to block out time that is Dwayne's personal care, workout, whether it's, even if it's just meditation, whether it's whatever it is, it's my time. And if you don't take that time, your body will take it. You can plan for it now, or your body will take it from you later. So it's one or the other. You have to you have to say no. And whether it's your job, there's no job, there's no salary that's more important than your health, because they'll replace you when you die.
Tell us a little bit about where we can follow and contact you if we want to gain more information about your business.
Okay, I'm gonna need your help on this one. Say ready.
Ready.
Set.
Set.
Great.
Great.
That's my handle on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you can also visit my website at readysetgreat.com.
Dwayne, you have been a fantastic guest. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.